Hey guys, Gary Walker here with liveanabolic.com. In this video, I'm going to tell you how to get six-pack abs after 50. Yes, you can still get six-pack abs after 50. All right, guys. The good thing is muscle responds to exercise regardless of your age. So yes, that means you're going to have to exercise. You're going to have to do some resistance training. You're also going to have to get better eating habits. And I'm going to show you some exercises at the end of this video that you can do to strengthen your core and abs. That way, once you get that fat off, they will be popping and everyone will take notice. All right, so let's start with the resistance training. You need to lift with weights. You've got to do compound lifts, all right? Compound lifts are designed to give you a hormone boost, to give you a metabolic boost, so it's going to help boost your metabolism. And those are two really key things when you're trying to get six-pack abs. And you want to focus on progression within those compound lifts. What I mean by compound lifts, you're going to need to be doing the squats and the deadlifts. There's several variations of squats that you can do. It doesn't have to be the back squats. It can be front squats, goblet squats. Make sure you're doing squats. Make sure you're doing deadlifts, either with a barbell, a trap bar, or dumbbells. So again, several variations to make it easier for you, because that's the goal here. Is you want to make sure it's something that you can do and you can sustain. It's going to be a tough process, but you're going to be able to get through the process if you're choosing the best exercises. Okay, so you've got those. You want to make sure you're doing a dumbbell bench press. It can be a flat bench press or a dumbbell incline bench press. Also, you want to make sure you're doing a overhead shoulder press. So those are some of the things you want to focus on. And doing those are going to give you all the major benefits that you're going to be looking for, and also help strengthen that core. Anytime you're doing big compound lifts, the squats and the deadlifts, they're also strengthening the core. So that goes hand in hand with some of the other stuff you're going to be doing. All right, now as far as your nutrition habits, two things I recommend: carb cycling, especially as an older guy. You don't need carbs every day. So what I recommend on your carb cycling is eat complex carbs, your rice, potatoes, eat those type of carbs, quinoa. Eat those when you're doing your workouts. The workouts I would recommend 3 times a week, all right? As a guy in your 50s, probably busy, don't have a whole lot of time, but you need to make sure you're getting in, getting out. 3 times a week, 45 minutes of compound lifts, gonna give you all the benefits you need. Just make sure you're getting a day off in between. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, something similar to that as a setup. On those days, you will have your proteins, fats, and complex carbs. So your proteins are gonna be your lean protein sources. You want your chicken, your turkey, your lean grass-fed beef, your whole eggs. Those are some of the better choices for you. And then your complex carbs on those days, like I mentioned earlier, potatoes. You can have sweet potatoes, white potatoes, red potatoes. Rice, you can have brown rice, jasmine rice, white rice. There's a lot of options for you, okay? And then the quinoa, even beans on those days, those are great as well. So those are some of the things you're gonna want on those days, and you wanna combine that with really good fats. Fats are really important for older men. The good fats that provide your hormone boosting benefits. So you're gonna want some of your good oils: olive oil, fish oil, coconut oil. Those are really good oils. The yolk in the egg, that provides really good fats that help boost testosterone levels. Even the grass-fed beef, the fats in the grass-fed beef are gonna provide those same type of benefits. So Brazilian nuts, those are really good fats. So choose from those sources and you're gonna get tremendous benefits. Just combine all of those. All right, the days you're not working out, then you don't need those extra complex carbs. So what I recommend is nothing but fibrous carbs. All your broccoli and asparagus and cauliflower, your green leafy veggies, all right? All your cruciferous veggies. Those are the only type of carbs that you want to be having on days you're not working out. You're still going to combine those carbs though with good fats that we just discussed and good protein sources that we just discussed. All right, now that you have your carb cycling part of the meal plan set up, the next thing I'm going to recommend is that you incorporate intermittent fasting. So it's actually fairly simple. Okay, you're going to be eating 3 meals a day. So what you're going to do is you're going to utilize an 18-6 split. You're going to be fasting for 18 hours every day, which is leaving you a 6-hour feeding window. So that's going to be your goal. So basically what that means is you will eat at 1 o'clock, at 4 o'clock, and then 7 o'clock. You will get your 3 meals in. So once you get your 7 o'clock meal in, you will be fasting until 1 o'clock the next day. And you're gonna continue to do that, okay? So you're still gonna get good sizes as far as your meals, but by doing that, it's gonna create a ton of benefits in your body hormonally, and trust me, you'll feel a lot better just doing it that way. So by combining your carb cycling with the intermittent fasting, you're gonna get quicker results. All right, so now that you've got your resistance training pretty much set up, what you need to be focusing on, one other thing I want to get to before I show you the ab exercises. If you don't understand how to do some of those compound lifts that I mentioned in this video, I've got a lot of other videos demonstrating every single one of those exercises. So please, man, just go back and check those out because I want to make sure you're doing them correctly. Last thing you want to do is get injured, especially when you're older, because it takes forever to recover from an injury when you get older. So just make sure you're watching those videos. If you got questions on how to do them properly, correctly, with great form, then comment and ask and we'll break it down and explain it for you. All right, now to the ab exercises. These are a little bit unique. These are some that what I consider are your big bang for your buck exercises. You're gonna get bigger benefits by doing this type of abdominal training. It's not the crunches, it's not the leg raises, it's none of that stuff. I'm not against any of that stuff. I actually incorporate those into a lot of other programs, but here's the deal. I want something completely different for you. This is gonna help strengthen your entire core, so keep that in mind. All right, so you're actually gonna follow me along here because we're gonna do 3 different exercises. The first one we're gonna do that I like a lot is on a cable system. If you don't have a cable, you can do the same thing with a band, okay? Just have a rubber band, you can do the same thing. So basically what you're gonna do here is wood choppers. I don't know if you've done the wood choppers before, but you actually wanna get your arms straight and locked, step away from the cable machine, so you've got that tension already in your sides, your obliques. You'll feel that all in your oblique area, all right? And you're gonna be locked, you're gonna rotate. Just like that, rotate your core. Allow it to stretch you. Really focus on that core here. You'll feel it, trust me. Also, you'll notice my head is rotating with my body. So go ahead and maintain that same position. All right, you're gonna go that side and you'll do the exact same thing to the other side. Again, pull away to get that stretch, get a nice solid base. Really focus on those obliques. Didn't step away far enough, there we go. All these exercises are really designed to get your obliques, your entire core, your glutes. We're going to be kicking in on some of these. All right, you're going to go straight from that to an overhead hold. You're going to get a heavy enough weight that is forcing you to really keep that core tight, just holding it up. You don't want to round your back. You want to make sure you're locked in, abs are contracted. Okay? Nice solid base. You're actually going to hold this for about 20 seconds. Goal here, keep your abs tight. Keep them sucked in, keep your glutes tight, your arms straight. You should feel these. That's why we're doing these right after your wood chops. All right, you're gonna hold these, and then you're gonna go into your third, which are farmer carries. All right, if you haven't done farmer carries, you're basically just gonna get a really heavy weight, hold them to your side, and you're gonna take 16 to 24 steps is the recommended range I have for you. So again, to your sides, chest out, keep your abs tight, and you're just gonna walk. 8. Bring it. Turn under control. A lot of people turn really quickly and it's dangerous on your knees. 8. All right, that's a farmer carry. So all 3 of these, completely different type of ab exercises compared to what you've seen before, compared to what you've done. It's not the traditional crunch or anything like that. You're still gonna get your abs a lot of work, all right? So what I recommend with each of these, on the wood chops, I would do 10 to 15 on each side. Immediately on the holds, 20 to 30 seconds. And then on the farmer carries, 16 to 24 steps. Also, and do 3 sets of each. 9 sets total will really ignite your core. You're gonna feel it everywhere. But the other thing I wanted to point out, focus on progressing at least every couple of weeks. It can be starting at 16 steps and then hitting 18 the next week. Or it can be starting at 95 pounds and going up to 100 pounds the next week. Same with the overhead holds. If you start at 20, try 25 the next time. Or if you start at 20 seconds, try for 25 seconds. Just make sure you're making continual progress. That's the key to getting results. Not being stagnant and complacent. You want to make sure you're actually focused on pushing yourself, motivating yourself, and go above and beyond what you did last week. Because that's what forces your body to grow. Your body is actually trying to maintain homeostasis. It doesn't want to grow, it wants to stay exactly where it is. So for you to get the 6-pack abs, you're having to get a little creative. You're having to force it and overload it and make it grow, all right? So keep that in mind. But guys, I hope this gave you enough of what you need, because just because you're 50 man doesn't mean you have to give up on yourself. Not too late at all. You just have to do some of these things I'm showing you and you will get tremendous benefits. But again, try out the resistance training. Let me know what you like about it, what you don't like about it. If there's something you don't understand, again, look up some of my other videos. If you don't want to do that, then comment on this video and I'll get back to you. Same with the intermittent fasting, carb cycling. It sounds probably complicated, but it's really not. It's actually really, really simple. After you do it for a couple weeks, you get it down. It's real easy. It's easy to prep for, which is something else I recommend. But man, that's all I got. Also, I do want to point out, if you want a program that utilizes all this stuff, it's already done for you. Shows you what workouts to do. It's got meal plans in it, cardio plans in it, everything for the older guy to do to get ripped. Then it's my Ripped After 40 program. So if you haven't checked that out yet, please check that out. There is a link in the description box that you can click on. It will give you all the details for that. But it's got all this stuff in it. Simplifies things. It's a lot of information, but it's going to give you all the help that you need to get there. And also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe to our channel. And man, that's all I got. Get busy, get after it, and God bless.